Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today what we are doing is I am prepping for my taxes. So I have my budget sticker book out because I know that there are like tax day stickers in here. So I'm going to get those out. But essentially what I'm going to be doing is breaking everything down into categories for my taxes just so I can prep and see what all it is that I need to get out and get together. Do want to go ahead and do I forget what kind of fold you do call this, but I'm basically going to fold it in half so I can use the inside as well as the front and the back of that page. So I'm going to go ahead and get this tax day sticker and put it down. And I want to do that on the inside where I'm going to list like all of my deductions. So I'm just going to throw that tax day sticker down and I'm put down that money sign, but I end up taking that up because I don't want it there. So I'm pulling out the letters that is in that, I can't remember what sticker book that is called from the Happy Planner, but it's on the Manby website. And then I get in the dates and holidays book, and it does have a tax day sticker as well that I want to put on the other side. But before I do that, I do stick it in a colorful box. So the reason I'm looking at letters is because I want to put the words deductions on the inside, and I don't really want to write those out. So I'm going to go ahead and slap them on this divider that I have because I couldn't find my ruler, and use that so I can get them on relatively straight. So after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and start my prep section for my taxes. So I'll just write prep down in pencil because I'm not like very good with handwriting and whatnot, so I do use pencil, go over it and go back and fill in. It's a mess. Basically, I try to work on it, but whatever. So get my prep down, and I'm using a Papermate flyer to go ahead and fill that in. So I'm getting in the new budget sticker book from Happy Planner, and essentially I'm looking for something to put in that bottom right hand corner because I feel like I need something down there. There was a sticker that I saw in the budget sticker book that I wanted to put down there, but it's white, so I didn't want it to like really contrast or blend in with the white background, of course, of the paper. So I'm trying to figure out what else I could put down there. So what I decided to do is layer it. So I'm going to put down this pink goals, and I'm just going to put the white sticker down and offset that a little bit to balance out the white because it has the pink background. So I'm going to take these budget and spent things from the budget sticker book, and I'm going to use these for my classification. So the orange one's going to be medical, purple is going to be business. Now, right now I'm writing down the places that I need to pull this stuff from. So I did go ahead and label it locations, and I also misspelled locations on this one, but that's okay. Let's not worry about it, okay? It looks cute. Just pretend like that was in there. It's fine. Whatever. So I'm going to go through and write down the locations where all my crap is going to be that I need to pull from. So I do have domain.com because I did purchase my domain. ItsBasicallyBeth. I also have my WeVideo that I pay for my editing software that I use sometimes because WeVideo is better than iMovie, even though I do try to use iMovie as much as I can for whatever reason. Also, Canva I use to edit my pictures, and SiteGround I use for the host for my website, and also WordPress is what I use for my blog section for my website. So as far as the medical section goes, there's going to be several places that I need to pull from my medical situations. So I'm going to go ahead and write locations in pencil, of course, fill that in with my Papermate flare and broaden it out so it looks a little, whatever. So I have my Walmart for my meds. So you can print off your medication transcripts for the year on Walmart's app. So that's what I do. I have my health insurance through National General. So I did have on there that I need to get my claims from them for the portions that I pay for my doctor's visits. Also, I had Anthem this year, so I need to contact them as well as Delta Dental. Obviously, it's for my dental. And I pay for my insurance out of pocket, so I do have National General down there for my payments for them each month as well. So I'm going to use my other page to make a to-do list because I am going to have to print a lot, email people, call people, all that good mess to get everything that I need, because of course I do not save all of those claim paperworks that the insurance company does send you throughout the year for whatever reason. I do have a goal this year to try to save as much as possible, so essentially I don't have to go through this big mess again of contacting everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and make my to-do list of everything that I need to do to get ready for my taxes. So on my to-do list, I am going to go ahead and check on my deposits for my travel check. I just had 2 travel checks this year since I did change jobs, so I do need to check on that for my mileage, because the company that I work for does not pay you as much in mileage as, federal government does, so I have to calculate the difference. Also, I need my claims from Delta Dental because I do go to the dentist a lot, and I put Gorman and Gorman down here, which is where I go for my vision exams and things like that. So I'm just going through and pulling things from my list of stuff that I know that I need to check so I can get what I need to get from those places. Just so I make sure that I do not miss anything. So when I sit down to actually do my taxes, I already have everything. I realized later when I started this is I'm missing a section. So I'm going to go through my prep, and really my prep is just people that I need to call and email to get everything that I need, because like I said, I didn't save my claims and I didn't save my statements for my travel checks that I got, and I did not get them to send me a statement before I left my last job. So I'm going to have to figure that out on my own based off of what they gave me for my payment for travel. And also, since I use those stickers from the budget sticker book, they do already have things listed at the top. So I am just going to go ahead and cover those up because it's not what I need. So I had to throw down the pink box because I also have college expenses that I needed to add in there that for whatever reason I forgot. So I do have my statement for my loans that I have to throw on there, as well as like my books and stuff where I did purchase my books.
Okay, you guys, I'm back. So if there's a change in the audio, it's because before this I was doing a voiceover and now I'm actually speaking to you. So I went through and got all of my information here for my taxes that I needed. I wanted to go through this with you guys and add up everything, but there's a lot of stuff that has like my personal information on there, so I didn't want to have to go through and cover all of that up and then have to reprint it for my filing purposes. So what I did is I went through it and already added up everything that I'm going to need. So I did go through and use my to-do list to pull everything. And my list I made for prep to make sure that I called, emailed, and spoke to all the people that I need to speak to get this information. So we'll go through what I have here. So under the block that I have business, I got my retirement, equipment, blog, editing, and mileage. So I know that's misspelled, and I know this is misspelled. Ignore that. Sometimes my brain goes faster than my hands, so I get a little bit ahead of myself. Anyway, so I did change jobs. So I pulled out my retirement. So that's why the retirement is in this column, because I did have to use my Form 1099-R to document how much I took out of my retirement. So they did tax that as far as federal tax goes, but you still have to pay the state because they always be trying to get your money. So for my equipment, I did go ahead and add that up, and that's like any cameras, tripods, anything that I bought for my YouTube channel. So all of that equipment. So that was $1,000, 85 some change. And then my blog is not as expensive, but I did purchase a domain for my blog, which is ItsBasicallyBeth.com. So I did purchase that domain, and I do pay a hosting site is who I work my blog through, so I don't have to do all of that technical stuff with the codes and things, because that's very confusing and I don't know how to do that. My editing software, so I got this Mac so I could use iMovie, because a lot of people use that and they talk about it. And then my mileage, of course, is my mileage, because my previous job I did get paid mileage, but my company only paid 33 cents, I think is what it was. And the government pays like 55 or something. So that's just the difference between the two of what my company didn't pay versus what the government paid. So you can claim that as well. Also, one, I'm not a tax expert. This is just what I know, what I do. So don't listen to me as far as all this goes. But this is what I did to get ready for my taxes. Okay. Anyway. So for health, I have doctor's appointments, medicine, my insurance, and eyes. So I did buy glasses this year, so that's what my eyes were. My insurance, I pay for my own insurance. I don't have insurance through my company because I found that it's cheaper this way, and I honestly do not go to the doctor, just my psychiatrist. So, I mean, that's really all I need it for, is to save me that $50 a month for my psychiatrist. And I use like discount RX or something for my medicine, because this does not cover medications, just standard insurance for medical purposes anyways. And my medicine, I paid $1,492.19 this year for my meds. My meds are very expensive. For something I've noticed for psych medication is they charge you out the hoo-ha for that. So one of my antipsychotics is $90. Anyways, that's not the point. And then I have my doctor's visits. So this is, like I said, my psychiatrist. I think there might be a dentist appointment in that as well. But that's mostly just for my psychiatrist. And it's always good. The reason that I do have insurance, and I have this through National General or Nation General or something like that, is because I have had too many surprise things where I've had extreme doctor bills before when I didn't have insurance. I got in a car accident once and had to go to the emergency room, and I legit ended up paying $5,000 to see a doctor in the emergency room for like 5 minutes, if that. So, not that. Nope, not again. So, anyways, for college. So, this is not something that I have ever done until last year. Didn't even know it existed, but it does. So, there's that. And I forget what that form is called. So, you might be, unknowing like me and have no idea that this even exists. It's very possible, because I did. So it's the 1098T for your college tuition. So that covers any loans that you have to take out, and it also gives you a copy of your grants. So you can use that on your taxes, and you do get some reimbursement for that. So I have my loans and my grants, So this year for my loans, it was $9,747, and I did get $2,245 in grants. And I buy my own books. Actually, I wrote my books, but I buy my own books rather than going through the school because you save a lot of money doing that. So that's what I do, and my books were $462. So this is everything that I'm going to need for any of my deductions for my taxes when I file those. So I wanted to do this just because there's so much crap that you have to get ready for your taxes, as far as anytime you actually itemize. I know a lot of people don't, but you know, because taxes can be scary, and it is pretty scary, but I just try to keep my stuff, and if I end up messing up and getting audited, it happens, I gotta pay it, whatever. So this is what I have, and I have all of my paperwork. I could not find my stapler or my paper clips, so I need to locate that so I can get this put in files away. So I do keep all of my tax information in a file box for each year. So that's where this is going to go. Once I print off my tax return for this year, I'll get everything filed away. But that's all. I just wanted to get on here. I was going to do this for myself anyway, which is one reason why I'm doing these videos, because I do so much for myself, for my planner, and for preparation for things. So I figured I would share this with you guys. So until next time, be sure that you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you are interested, I do have a vlog channel as well. It's Basically Beth Vlogs. It will be linked at the end of this video, and it'll also be linked in the description box if you want to check that out. Also, I have several links in my description box that you may enjoy or may be beneficial to you. Seeing as how we are talking about taxes and tax returns, I mean, there are some links in my description box that may save you some money in the long run, or you may get, like, I have a few things that you get cashback rewards. I get something, you get something if you use those referral links. If you don't want to use those referral links, then just go through the information that I have down there, and you can just check out some of the services that I have listed that I use in my description box. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Keep living. Bye.